What's up, everyone? Bob's Blu-rays here, and today I am going to be doing a Blu-ray hunting trip and showing off what I grabbed. I got a lot of titles today. I also have some stuff that came in the mail, so I'm going to go ahead and show that off. But hopefully you enjoy the video. It isn't a whole lot of hunting. It's mostly going to be me talking about the titles I grabbed. But hopefully you enjoy the video. Stay tuned, and I'll get into it after this intro. First stop of the day, we've got Disc Replay. $85 for Tomboy. I didn't even realize Without a Paddle was out of print.
So I would say if I had to guess right now, I was driving. I think that was pretty fucking terrible.
$120 for La Bamba. Some anime, Cruel Intentions. Howard the Duck, 4K Steelbook, Cloak and Dagger. They've got some Vinegar Syndrome titles, Spookies for $50, Raw Force, whatever that is, for $75. Some Scorpion titles. I've definitely got to get them to open this up because there's some stuff in here that I'm thinking about getting. The Last Emperor box set, I do want the limited edition Arrow release of that. This is super nice. Commando Steelbook. This has to be one of the worst movies of the last decade. So I was getting ready to leave and I came across the all horror section, which I never have seen here before. Didn't even realize it existed. So it looks like I'll be looking through this for a while now. Could be in trouble. Man, this movie had the potential to be so much better, and it was awful. So I decided to stop in at another Disc Replay, and they are loaded up with steelbooks as well. I am sitting on the floor because I have terrible knees. I can't kneel down. Das Boot. Cloverfield Steelbook? I don't think I've ever seen that. Gladiator Steelbook. Kin. I wonder if that's the 4K. Man of Steel. That was $99.99 in another Disc Replay, that Man of Steel Steelbook. It looks like it is $19.99 here, so $80 cheaper here. This location doesn't have nearly as much as far as Blu-rays go. They still have good titles, it's just not quite as stacked as the other Disc Replay. But I've definitely found some stuff I'll be picking up here. Alrighty, so like I said, not a lot of hunting, but I always try to do a little bit of an out and about stuff. But let's go ahead and dive into exactly what I grabbed. I got 4 big bags right here, pretty much full, and then I've got some unboxing to do from mail and stuff like that. So let's go ahead and start with the stuff that I got from eBay. I believe it's 3 boxes. I got some stuff from Amazon. I've got more stuff coming from Walmart soon. Actually, I had that shipped to my mom's house accidentally. I also got some stuff coming from Groove. I placed an order from Orbit, some pre-orders, stuff like that. So let's go ahead and dive into exactly what I got in the mail. I hate how well people package on eBay. I actually love it, but it's a pain in the ass to open. Okay, that was awful trying to open all that. Look, I love how well people package, but you don't need to put 40 pieces of tape going around it 85 times. It's ridiculous. But I'm still grateful for how well they package, at least. But This was the worst thing to open right here. It came bubble wrapped to crazy, and all it is a standard Blu-ray case. Appreciate it. It's still sealed as well. Awesome shipping, just a big pain in the ass to open. But Exit Speed. Exit Speed is the first one we're gonna go over tonight. I actually enjoy the heck out of this movie. You got Fred Ward, Leah Thompson, Desmond Harrington, the guy from Wrong Turn, I'm pretty sure. But it is a lot of fun. This is another Phase 4 films, which is really cool because I like collecting their stuff, but I really, really enjoy this movie, and you're going to see some more Phase 4 stuff as I go on in this video. But I am a big fan of Exit Speed. I believe it takes place on Christmas Eve, so if you want to watch it on Christmas Eve, it's by no means really a Christmas movie, but I enjoy the heck out of this movie. Huge fan of it. Checked it out as one day online, and I didn't even realize I had a Blu-ray until recently, and I finally just pulled the trigger on it. There was one left on Amazon, and I just wanted to get it finally. Next one up is going to be Born a Champion. I enjoyed this one quite a bit. You got Katrina Bowden and Sean Patrick Flannery, and then Dennis Quaid. I liked it. I've seen it once. I'll check it out again. I'm always up for some UFC and boxing movies and stuff like that. It's a bit cheesy, but I liked it. I'm not sure how much other people would enjoy that one. The Gunman with the slipcover on eBay. It came as a double pack with this movie, When the Bow Breaks. I haven't seen either one of these, so that's cool to have. You know, I'm a big slipcover guy. So that's everything from eBay. Let me go ahead and just put a pile here because I've got a lot of movies. Okay, next one up is going to be Amazon. So I've got some more stuff still coming from Amazon, so I've got a lot of stuff to go through here. But we'll start with the Street Fighter Mill Creek Steelbook with the slipcover. It's actually in really good condition, which is amazing to me, especially from Amazon, these plastic slips. But very happy to finally have this Steelbook. I missed out on it at Best Buy, and it's just been so long since I pulled the trigger on it. Next up after that is Middle of Nowhere. Just watched this for the first time, actually hanging out with Mizzy. We checked it out for the Anton Yelchin stream that we were both on, and I enjoyed it. It's not the greatest. It was like an honorable mention for me, but I think it was like $12.99, so I grabbed it. Next up is Mid-America, which I've never seen, but I do want to check this one out, so finally grabbed it. I wanted to grab it a while back on the Target sale, but it was gone. And then I got While She Was Out, and you're going to see this again later on. So I'm pretty sure I paid $17.99 for this on Amazon, and I found it today for $5.99. So I will be returning the Amazon one for $17.99 and get store credit, because that makes no sense. I was like, you know what, let me grab it for $5 and just return that and get 17 bucks back. But While She Was Out is awesome. I haven't seen it in ages, and you need to check out While She Was Out if you haven't seen it. Next up is The Saint. I haven't seen this one, but Val Kilmer and Elizabeth Shue, so I love Elizabeth Shue. So does KB. All right, next up is A Night at the Roxbury. I believe Paramount put this out, you know, because they went on their little kick of releasing a bunch of Blu-rays in the last couple of years, which is awesome. Huge shout out to Paramount for that. But yeah, this is a classic. It's fun, and I haven't seen it in ages, so I'm looking forward to checking that out. You probably have recently heard on one of my very recent videos talking about the Poseidon Adventure and how I wanted to get this, and I finally did it on Amazon. And then I believe this came as a recommendation from Laren, potentially. Rolling Thunder. It was in my Amazon cart, and I'm pretty sure it was in there because of Laren. But I could be wrong. Laren, correct me if I'm wrong, but this came as a recommendation from somebody because I've never seen it. But we got Rolling Thunder, which is a Shout Factory title. We've also got American Underdog 4K for like $12.99. This thing was $39.99 when it first came out. No slipcover, never came with one. So I was happy to wait and not pay 40 bucks for it, and I got it for like $12.99. That's everything from Amazon. All right, let's go over this first bag here with all these. This is the very first bag we're going to dive into. All right, let's go ahead and dive into it. So we have got Insidious 4K Steelbook for $12.99. Can't beat that. I was looking at it. It looks like it's in really good condition. I don't see any scratches. It is used. I mean, I don't care about digital copies. So yeah, for that price, I was like, I can't pass this up. I didn't pick this up yet, and it's $27.99, I believe, or $29.99. And there is a tiny little bit of a scratch up in the corner, but I was like, you know what? Honestly, if I really wanted to, I could probably order one from Amazon if this was damaged. And not that I would do that. Of course not. Anyways, we have got Paradise City for $7.99. This is, you're going to see some crazy titles like Why Did He Buy That? The one coming up in a little bit here. But Paradise City with the slipcover. I'm sure Tony and I are the only ones that own that now, potentially. Home Run Showdown with Matthew Lillard. Why not? Grabbed it. It's buy 5, get 1 free. All right, this was like the holy grail pickup of today that I was super excited about. Grabbed it, didn't matter. I was so excited. Never came with a slip, but regardless, I love Rodney Dangerfield. And oh my goodness, this is Back to the School for $12.99. You got the triple Lindy. This movie is a blast. It's hilarious. Adam loves it, and a lot of my other friends love it as well. But Back to School is hilarious. It's probably him at his funniest. So I'm super happy to have that for $12.99. I grabbed this Braveheart Steelbook, excellent movie. I also grabbed the Gladiator Steelbook, another excellent movie. I've only seen that once, and it's been ages. It's not my favorite Gladiator movie. I grabbed Everly, which is something that I've heard pretty bad things about, or at least on Letterboxd. But I'm not the biggest Selma Hayek fan, but it's an action movie, I think, and I'm looking forward to checking out. We have got Rush Lights, which is a Vertical Entertainment. So I'm collecting all Vertical's titles. Majority of them are not great. I'm sure Tony gets a lot of them as well if they come with slip covers. But we've got Rush Lights, and this never came with a slip. I looked at everything today to make sure. If it came with a slip, I didn't pick it up. There was a couple. If it was missing the slip. We've got the 5-year engagement. I had to look. I thought I owned this, but I don't think I do. If I do, I'll just obviously do a giveaway, or what I usually do, and I grabbed some, like, and I'll get into it a little bit more later, but if I find something at a really good price, you'll see a couple things that I go over. Even if I already own it, I don't sell, I don't flip. So what I do is I message a couple of my friends and I'd say, hey, did you need this by any chance? And I'll just give it to them, right? Ideally in person, because I hate shipping. Everyone knows that. But I don't buy to flip. I buy if I find it for a really good deal and I'm like, I know it goes for a lot of money and I know somebody would appreciate this. So that's what I would prefer to do. So if I ever come across something and I already do own it and I grab a duplicate, I either trade it or I just give it to somebody, because I don't sell. I hate it. Next up after that, we have got The Fan for $5.99. I didn't already own this. It's one of the only 3 Mill Creek titles I don't own. Slip's not in the greatest shape. So, I mean, I'll have to get another slip for sure. But I was like, $5.99. I mean, it only goes for probably $11.99, but I know that one's, I think, sold out on Amazon as well. We've got Hell here, which I've never seen, and I've heard of it, but I don't know much about it. So I grabbed it for $5.99. We have got a lenticular slipcover. This is, I don't know how many copies of The Dark Knight Rises, but lenticular. I needed it. Public Enemies. I remember not enjoying this one when I was a lot younger, but I'll rewatch it and see if it is any better now that I'm an adult. About My Father, which just came out, but it was $9.99, so I was like, yeah, sure, why not? But yeah, with the slip, grabbed it. All right, this is something that, this is the first one that I grabbed just for the slipcover, right? So we've got Stuck in Love for $12.99. This is one of my top 50, top 100 favorite movies of all time. It's about writing, but I absolutely love the cast. We're talking Greg Kinnear, Jennifer Connelly, Lily Collins, Nat Wolff, Kristen Bell, Logan Lerman, and also, spoiler alert for Scream 6, but her name's Liana Liberato, I believe is how you pronounce it, but she's in Scream 6, and a bunch of other stuff. But I love this movie. I didn't want to pay $12.99, but I need the slip for this, and this is one of probably, so I have a list of about 65 or 70 movies that I'm missing slip covers for. This is probably one of the hardest ones to find. I've never, ever, ever seen it with the slip cover, not on eBay or not anywhere. So I'm like,
I still got to get it. And the way I see it is I still have the movie. And so for 13 bucks, I will give it to somebody. I was talking to Mizzy today, and I was like, maybe I'll just give it to you. I've got a pile of movies to give to him in October when I see him, among other people. And I'm like, I'll just give it to somebody or trade somebody that really wants it, whatever. 80 for Brady for $7.99. Went ahead and grabbed it. I haven't seen it yet, but I, at some point, do want to check it out. So $7.99. We've got $5.99 Megan Fox right here. Midnight in the Switchgrass. And she looks good right there. Right? Dave, if you're watching, definitely. I'm sure Dave could appreciate that. And then 2 steelbooks here. 2 more steelbooks. We got Resident Evil Extinction. And let me put that there. Resident Evil Extinction. So one's Walmart and one's Project Pop Art. So I wanted to get these because I'm trying to get all of the Resident Evil steelbooks. That sticker will be a pain to get off, even with my goo gone. Some of the stickers, when people try to peel them off, it makes it way worse. Let's get into the next bag. This is the bag with the least amount of titles. I think there's only 12 in here, probably. So, as you saw in the video, I went back into the horror section after I was leaving, and so there's quite a few. I think there's 12, yeah. I ended up grabbing 12. I was gone. I left, and as I was leaving, I saw a horror section, and I was like, oh my goodness, let me go and check these horror titles out. So, you know, I've been collecting a lot of magnet titles in Phase 4, and I'm big into RLJE. So let's start with our first magnet title, which is going to be Storage 24. You know, I was looking to see if it came with the slip in the original pressing. I have a list, I look, and I match it, and I have a list that says slipcover or not. So I go on my list, and I could see that there's no slipcover, because the service in disc replay in Indiana is terrible. I've never seen Storage 24. Anyways, let's move on. How about that? RLJE, Panic, very nice slipcover. Never seen it. Looks okay. Any good? Anybody? Definitely got to check this out. We got Killer Movie, another Phase 4 Films title right here. This is one that I wanted to check out. I was just going over their list, and I was like, I definitely need to get this. You got Leighton Meester, Kaylee Cuoco or Cuoco. Anyways, Jason London and Nestor Carbonelli or something like that. And I think Paul Wesley's in this too. I don't know. It looks like, sure does look like Paul Wesley, doesn't it? But he's not on the front. So anyways, moving on. Why not? For $3.99, you get 4 shark movies. So you get Shark Attack, Shark Attack 2, Shark Attack 3 Megalodon, and Shark Zone. But they're all on Blu-ray. It's a 4-pack of shark movies. I love shark movies. I basically collect, if it's a shark movie, and no matter how bad it is, and it's got a Blu-ray, I'm buying it. Next one up, we have got, this is another Phase 4. This is a triple feature. You get Scar, Terror Trap, and Midnight Movie. And I've never seen any of the 3 of these. So, sounds good to me. For $4, 3 movies. Yeah, I'm up for it. I'm game. Next up, we've got Kiss of the Damned. This is a magnet title. You've got the guy who plays Rocky's son, Milo. I'm not even going to try to pronounce his last name. He's in it, and somebody that looks very pretty on the back right here. So, anyways, Kiss of the Damned, magnet title. Went ahead and grabbed it. Next one up, we have got a Scream Factory title here. This is going to be called Dead Shadows. I looked at the back of it. I mean, for $5.99, slip covered and all. I was like, yeah, let me go ahead and grab that. Never seen it. Most of these I probably haven't seen. Let's get rid of that receipt. As I was leaving, this was the first thing I saw. We got Leatherface. I have this. This is another pretty tough slip to find. None of my friends or anything have it to trade or anything like that. So for $5.99, I grabbed it. And now I have an extra copy of Leatherface. So basically all of like, anytime I grab a slipcover, that's what I do. I have all these duplicates. And like when I went to Iowa to meet up with Mel and Jake and Corey and Stacy, we all just traded. And I was like, grab what you want basically, you know, because these are just duplicates. They just are missing slipcovers because I buy them for the slipcover. Anyways, we got No One Lives right here. This is not a specific Anchor Bay, but if you've seen this movie, what did you think? Because I thought this movie was pretty badass. Luke Evans is insane in this movie. It is violent, and this movie's just, it's awesome. Honestly, this is probably one of WWE's better movies, I believe, is who put it out, but No One Lives is awesome. I really like it, at least. we have got a double feature of Identity and Vacancy. I've seen both of these. I saw Identity when I was younger. Love Vacancy. I think Identity's pretty good. It's got a crazy twist, but it's probably been since the theaters, and I think I only have a DVD of it, and I don't have either one of these on Blu-ray, so I was like, I gotta grab those. All right, let's talk. I'm gonna have to send my buddy this video so he watches it, because he's the one who recommended this movie to me, and holy crap, I think this might be the craziest movie I've ever watched. It is absolutely insane, the places it goes. There's not a ton of like talking in this movie or dialogue. You got Keanu Reeves in this. Anyone take a guess what it is? But holy shit, excuse my language, this movie is wild. I was like, what did I just watch? I was blown away by what I watched. So we got Neon Demon, and I don't know if I liked this movie or didn't. The same director of Drive, but oh my lord, this movie is wild. You need to check this movie out. Now, some people, like my buddy Adam, might be like, that movie's tame. I think it's pretty crazy. It just, not in the violence sense, but just some of the things that happen, and like, I was like, what did I just watch? This is disgusting. Stitches up next. I've never seen this, but I believe I was at a family party not too long ago. And now keep in mind, everyone outside of my dad and I, they like movies. Everyone likes movies, right? But they were like, this movie Stitches, it's crazy, it's wild, it's so violent. And my dad's like, we got to watch this. And so for $10, now I got to set it aside for my dad and I to watch this, and so we could tell my cousin about it. But I'm sure it's nothing compared to some of the stuff I watch. But why not? I'm sure it's not great. But somebody out there had to seen Stitches, maybe Holland Oates, I don't know, somebody who likes clowns. Somebody help me out. Who's seen Stitches? Next bag. This one right here. So I mostly bought 6 a piece at a time because it was buy 2 get 1 free. So there's probably like 18 in this bag. So let's go ahead and pop them out. All right, let's go ahead and start with the boxing movie, Hands of Stone, with De Niro and Usher Raymond IV. I have never seen this, but I love boxing movies. Is it good? Is it a letdown? Let me know. We got Gladiator, because I'm trying to collect all these Sapphire series Paramount titles. I believe there was like 7 or 8 of them. I have a list. I'm only missing a few now because I got this one and another one that I'll show in a little bit. So, second copy of Gladiator. I don't know how many copies of that I own. We got Campaign. I already have this on Blu-ray in a 4-pack, but why not have it by itself? I've never seen Campaign. We have got Son of the South. I remember seeing this trailer in theaters. It looks like Lucy Hale, is that? Yeah. It is a Vertical Entertainment title. I got a lot of Vertical Entertainment titles today, right there. And majority of you would say the movies that they put out, some of them are like Bruce Willis type stuff. I like collecting Vertical, and they put out one of my favorite movies of the last decade that nobody else has heard of or seen. So whatever. All right, I grabbed Shawshank Redemption Digibook because it was cheap and it's in great shape, and I'm sure somebody out there would appreciate this and appreciate not paying eBay prices. And maybe it's cheap on eBay, but I figured I have a friend out there who would appreciate the Shawshank Redemption Digibook, so I grabbed it. We have got Hannah with the slipcover, and I actually just ordered Hannah Steelbook recently, so I just grabbed it for $3.99. Why not? I was about to grab it on eBay. We got Marley and Me. I finally got this because I used to own this back 10 years ago or whatever it was, and then I sold all my Blu-rays and DVDs and my entire collection, so I'm trying to grab all those movies I used to own. But Marley and Me, I loved it in theaters, and I'm more of a cat person than a dog person, but I love Marley and Me. All right, this is one of the most underrated, greatest football movies of all time, hands down. Nobody talks about this movie. I love this actor. What is his name? Everything he's in. Finn Wittrock, I believe. Holy cow, I love this guy. I love this actor. He's in Unbroken and Semper Fi. But I love this dude. Absolutely love this dude. Anybody else obsessed with him or big fan of him? I wish he would be in more stuff. I think he's a really good actor. We have got My All-American. Honestly, if you're into football, you need to stop watching this video or finish it and then go check this movie out. It is so good. I don't want to hype it up too much in case you don't like it. Everyone's got different tastes in movies, right? You might hate what I love, but I think this is a really good football movie. And with the slipcover, I don't think I own that because I've never picked it up because it has a slipcover, so I've always passed. $3.99, finally got that. That's one of my favorite finds of the day for sure. Megan Levy, I don't know much about this movie. $3.99, never heard of it. Slipcover. All right, this is another one that I already own, and I own on 4K. I could, a lot of my movies that I'm missing slips for, I could probably just trade those, whatever, get rid of them and not have to worry about finding the slips. But I don't sell my movies. I don't like to, and if I don't have 2 copies of something, I just don't like to get rid of stuff. So I grabbed another copy of this just for the slipcover, so now I have a duplicate of this movie. Yeah, I know it's ridiculous, but that's what I do. We've got The Last Word. I don't know anything about this movie. It's rated R for language. That's all I know. But you got Amanda Seyfried. She's beautiful. And The Last Word. You also got Shirley MacLaine in this. And she almost looks like the one in the elevator from Devil. Is she the woman in the elevator from Devil? Shirley MacLaine. She looks like her. Anybody seen Devil know what I'm talking about? That woman at the end in the elevator that gives that look. That horrified me. But is The Last Word any good? We got Trouble with the Curve. I had to look to make sure I didn't already own this. Still sealed up here as well. $3.99. It's funny because I don't know if one of them was like sun damaged, but the spine, there was 2 of them and they were like different spine colors. So one of them might have been sun damaged. And yeah, we got Trouble with the Curve. I really like Trouble with the Curve. Love Clint Eastwood. Next up, we have got Thank You for Your Service. I've seen this once, and it was pretty good. It's probably something I wouldn't watch a lot, but I wanted to own it. And for that price, why not? I think I'm about to lose my stack here, so I got to be careful. It's getting pretty big. We've got Tammy. I'm sure this is bad, but why not with the slipcover? Grabbed it. Let me know what you think. Next up, we have got Date Night. Now, I already have a lenticular slipcover of this, but the other one is just a tiny bit different, and I have the Target exclusive. This is not the Target exclusive one. So they're a tiny bit different, and now after this, I'm going to have to go see the difference. I think one of them is just like a different color in the background. So yes, I did. I needed them both because I love lenticular slipcovers. Who doesn't love a lenticular slipcover? Some would say that a lenticular, I think Dave said it. He texted me one day. He said, lenticular slips are the way to my heart. I believe he said that. Before the Hall of Fame stream. All right, last bag we got right here. So let's go ahead and dive into it. So I did go to 2 different disc replays, like I said. One is in Maryville, Indiana, and the other one is in, oh geez, I don't even know. Somebody out there is going to tell me where the other one is, but I always go to the 2. I hate taking the other drive. I was actually rushing to get home for the stream. You could ask Tim. I was in there at 7:59 p.m. Eastern time because I was rushing to get home from disc replay because I went to both locations. All right, let's go ahead and dive into it. So we have got this amazing Zero Dark 30 Steelbook. I'm pretty sure it's like a Best Buy exclusive, but you don't see the bossing on the sides right here too often with Best Buy. But it's not Zavi, and it's beautiful. And I think Jake just pulled this one or another one recently in the Steelbooks and Slipcovers tournament. So I was like, I gotta grab that. Let's not put that up there. Let's put it right here. Yeah, so here's While She Was Out. This case does not close. Does anybody like these cases, the ones that snap like that? Oh, I haven't gotten into a title that I can't wait to talk about. Anyways, we got While She Was Out. I already went over it, but I think I might check this one out again tonight. I'm going to revisit it. So I'm looking to rewatch something because I got to go through and take all these stickers off. Luckily, these disc replay locations, the ones that I'm not allowed to go to anymore by me, they write on the inside of them. They put a sticker on the inside of these, and usually they come off pretty easily. Or the disc is already in there if you're lucky. And then they don't have to put a sticker on there. Facing the Giants. This is one of those Alex Kendrick Brothers movies. They put out Flywheel, Fireproof, a couple others. I'd say Tony and I are probably, maybe James out there, are the only ones that would probably appreciate these movies. For the most part, you might like them. It's a football movie. It's a faith-based movie. I remember seeing this one. They're very cheesy, but they have gotten better. This was the second movie they did, I believe, before Fireproof. So KB liked Fireproof. He might like Facing the Giants if you're watching KB. We have got a triple pack right here of 7, Copycat and Taking Lives. So Sue has talked about Copycat on her channel, and I don't own it, and I don't own Taking Lives either. And I really like these Warner Brothers slipcovers, and I was recently talking to someone on Instagram about them. So there was a couple other ones. There was a 4-pack of Clint Eastwood. I was thinking about grabbing it. It was $15. I should have. I didn't. I passed on it because I basically got everything for $3.99, $5.99, or $7.99. Didn't really pay anything else over that for any, I don't think. Above Suspicion. This is a Lionsgate title with Slip. Amelia Clarke. Oh boy. Amelia Clarke has the most beautiful smile you'll ever see. She is gorgeous, but I mostly bought it because of her. I see Amelia Clarke, I buy it. But is it any good? Is it decent? It's got Johnny Knoxville in it. All right, let's talk about Babysitters. Have you seen this movie? It's decent. It's not bad. You got John Leguizamo in it, Catherine Waterston, and Cynthia Nixon as well. Now, this is another one of those Phase 4 films, so that is a big reason why I bought it. But I actually liked Babysitters. I remember watching this years and years and years ago with just my dad, and we thought it was pretty decent. And then I found out there was a Blu-ray of it. All right, let's get into another good one. Wild Things Foursome. Yes, they have 4 Wild Things movies. So the second one, I don't know what it's called. I think Adam was talking about it. I just watched this video today. He was talking about Wild Things 2 or something like that. I don't know if Wild Things 2 or 3 have Blu-rays. All right, so y'all are going to laugh at this. Who did I just tell this to the other day? I had a dream. Yes, I dream about physical media. I have dreams about physical media. I had a dream that they were doing a box set of all 3 Cruel Intentions movies and a Wild Things 4-pack, like box set of all 4 movies. And I was like, and then I woke up and I realized it was just a dream. And I was disappointed because I would love a 4-pack of Wild Things. I would love a box set. And I would love a box set of all 3 Cruel Intentions movies. Cruel Intentions 2 is not bad. Cruel Intentions 3 is okay, I guess. Amy Adams is in the second one. And I think I've seen all 4 Wild Things movies. I remember this one. I don't remember 2 and 3 as well. Obviously, I love the original Wild Things and Cruel Intentions, but this one's got they have a foursome in this movie. I mean, you have to if it's called Wild Things Foursome, right? But what is her name? Jillian Murray. She's beautiful, very pretty, and this is a fun movie. It's not good. Moving on. All of those are fun. Blacklight. I think I saw this in theaters, I believe. I'm pretty sure. But I was like, I grabbed this in memory, and then I realized I owned memory. Luckily, I was able to look it up. I didn't own this already, so I grabbed it. I think this is getting a 4K. I have it written down, I'm pretty sure, from Kino. But it's a really nice slipcover. And it is the extended edition. And I think I seen this in theaters. I could be wrong. It was either this or A Million Ways to Die in the West, or both. It was one of them, or both of them. All right, I also grabbed Braveheart. So what did I grab? Braveheart and Gladiator Steelbook, and then Braveheart and Gladiator slipcover. And I already have them both on like Steelbooks, other Steelbooks of them, and 4K and all that stuff. And Titans Occult is putting out Gladiator as their 20th release. I believe it's number 20. So yeah, for $3.99, needed it to, complete that Sapphire series slipcover collection. All right, I've seen this a long time ago, and I didn't know it had a Blu-ray, and I think this is pretty cool artwork. I really like it, actually. Enemy at the Gates, and this is a really good movie, really good war movie. All right, I grabbed The Last Song with Miley Cyrus. Yes, I grabbed it. I'm pulling it. I have no shame in it. I have seen it, I believe, once. I don't remember much about it because I haven't seen it in forever. But, yeah, why not? All right, next up, we have got Hard Kill. We've got Jesse Metcalf. Anybody remember him from Desperate Housewives? Yes, I watched the first couple seasons of Desperate Housewives. When I was like 12 or 13 or 14 or 11, I watched Desperate Housewives. It was probably one of those things where I was like, hey, Mom, what you watching? And I was like, what is this garbage? And then I would sit down and watch it. But I watched it for one reason. Ava Longoria and basically all 5 of the women in it. That's why I watched it. Ava Longoria, whew, in Desperate Housewives, good stuff. But we're talking about Hard Kill. I don't know what this is. It's got Bruce Willis in it and Jesse Metcalf. And Jesse Metcalf was recently in an Amazon movie that wasn't good at all. I can't even remember what it's called, and I'm sure this is not good. But vertical entertainment. I don't know. I just like me some vertical entertainment, and I recently watched one of them that was really bad, 97 minutes, with no slipcover. But I'll still keep it. I keep it. All right, moving on. 2 titles left. We're almost done. How about that? Let's talk about Come Out Fighting. You want to come out fighting? That's what I'm going to do with Nick on the movie collection battle. I'm coming out fighting. That's right. You heard it here first. August 21st, Monday night, Nick's going down. I hope. All right. Otherwise, I'm out of mid-levolution. Anyways, moving on. We're talking about Come Out Fighting. Exactly like I said, what I'm going to do. We got Kellen Lutz, Tyrese Gibson, Michael Jai White, and Dolph Lundgren. It's a war movie, I guess. It doesn't have a slipcover. Never came with one. I like war movies. $5.99. I don't know. Is it any good? I doubt anybody's seen that movie. I'd be surprised. And let's talk about the very last title I'm going to pull out. I don't know what the hell this is, but I grabbed it because one person, I love her. I think she's beautiful. She's gorgeous. She's ridiculously gorgeous, and I love you, man. We got Rashida Jones. Oh, the movie? Cuban Fury. Sorry. Yeah, but let's talk about Rashida Jones. Beautiful. Beautiful dress. Rashida Jones. Oh, Rashida Jones. Gorgeous. There she is. There she is. So Cuban Fury. What is this? It's got a slip cover that's a little sparkly here. You see? It's glossy. Glows here, kind of. And it's got Rashida Jones in it. So you need to have it because it's got Rashida Jones in it. It doesn't matter. You don't ask questions. You just buy it. You see Rashida Jones, you buy. You just buy it. And it's still sealed. And it's E1. I don't know. Like I said, Rashida Jones, it doesn't even matter what else. There's nothing left to say. It's got Rashida Jones in it. She's drop dead gorgeous. Let's go ahead and show that money shot, right? All right, how am I going to do this? Holy cow. Should I try holding it all up? Let's not do that and say we did. Or let's go for it. I don't know. Well, here's like 2 stacks. That's a lot of movies. So there's those and there's those. It's a lot of movies right there. I'm going to try this. Here's another stack right here. So there's 3 stacks. How's that? Here's my money shot. Ooh. Don't fall. Don't fall. Anyways, I tried to do what I could with the money shot. I got stacks of movies. I did pretty good. I didn't really drop any. There was a few that dropped. No steel books, nothing like that. But this is fun. This was fun. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you like Rashida Jones as well. I hope you watched Desperate Housewives as well. I also hope you enjoy some movies and some of the slipcovers I picked up. If there's anything that you're like, oh my God, I need that movie that you got and it was a duplicate and I grabbed it, let me know. Hit me up. I'll see what I could do. Just understand I'm terrible about shipping, so I'll literally wait until I meet somebody and then I'll just have a stack of movies for them. Just ask Mizzy, ask Fish, ask Tony. Oh, geez, Tony. Poor Tony. I got a movie to send to him. I just don't want to ship. So anyways, we rambled too long. Just ask Adam about that. I got Adam. This was fun. A lot of movies. Oh, I forgot. It's that. I also forgot these. I didn't put them in the money shot. These were from eBay. And was the Gunman any good? You got Sean Penn, right? It's a good one. But yeah, let me know what y'all thought of the haul. What have you guys been watching lately? People say I don't watch my movies, right? So there's a lot of blind buys in here. I should do a video showing what I've been watching because I have recently just watched like 35 movies and they were all first time watches. But this haul right here, big reason why I did it this entire week, I've got a like 95-hour work week ahead of me, 15-hour days. So I'm like, I'm going to enjoy one last day, do some hunting, and then 100-hour work week, 95 hours, whatever. So this was all just treating myself and because I'm going crazy this week working. So anyways, hopefully you enjoyed the video. Hopefully you enjoyed your week. Tim's Top 25 Communities 80 stream. I just popped on, did a video right after that. So hopefully you enjoyed the video. Hopefully you enjoyed everything. I'm getting tired, so I just start talking and rambling. But that's all for today. Hit me up in the comment section. Let me know what you thought of the video. Smash the like button if you enjoyed the video. Hit the subscribe button and the bell notification for all future videos. Thanks, guys. Have a great day.